is going on, Aquarius? This is your girl, Miss RHW, with another love reading for y'all for Taurus season. We're going to jump straight into this. Of course, guys, please keep in mind this is for the collective of Aquarius, meaning portions of this reading may or may not resonate with you, and that's totally by its design. Of course, if you do find that there are aspects of this reading that do resonate with you, you would like a closer look at your situation, or would you just like to just have a one-on-one session with me? I do have information in the description box that leads you to how you can book a personal reading with me. All right, and aside from that, let's begin. Aquarius love for Taurus season. What can Aquarius look forward to for love in Taurus season? Okay. Okay. Interesting thing for love. King of Swords. Okay, Aquarius, you did this last season, okay? It was just about you. It was about you. It was about you. Look, ain't nothing wrong with it being about you. Just want you to know this before I go in. Love is supposed to be about like two people. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're just like, but yeah, I love me though. And it's like, okay, that's great that you love you. You're supposed to love you. But golly, romance? But okay. So this is romantic. But okay. Wow, Aquarius. Wow. I feel like you guys have solidified what it is that you guys are wanting to do. The King of Swords is the I know what I need to know king. Like, I'm all set. I'm clear. I got all the information I need to execute what I'm trying to do. And if I don't, I know where to go to get it. This is a very resourceful, intelligent king. And then Libra right next to that. Like, listen, some of y'all watching could be a lawyer. Okay? Just gonna be honest. Some of y'all could be a lawyer. Or going to doing something with the legal system, law, tax attorney. Well, given that there isn't enough money, I don't really know about taxes. But if taxes is what resonates with y'all, then right on. But for those of you that are not going into those sort of fields or professions, this has got to do with you knowing exactly what you're doing. You've been pretty frank lately. Justice talks about there being some honesty expressed between you and some other people, perhaps to your community, the people you're associating yourself with. Some genuine expression of things, no necessarily beating around the bush. And in that's doing so, it's actually created you a better connection with people. You may be reaffirming a sense of community between you, or it's been bringing a relationship or friendship to the forefront for some of y'all. Like, while you're being honest here, honest there, honest here, you notice where you may not be honest with other people. Or something like that. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. I feel like you're just laying it down. You're setting the foundation for success. Why is Three of Cups really an obstacle? Three of Swords. Past issues, past pains. Situations that are maybe some triggers that are keeping a relationship from being more than just friends. Or perhaps this is a situation that it's hard for the person to open up about and be comfortable sharing. King of Wands, ego, something to do with their pride or sense of self. So it could be that there is someone around you that's just not ready to express themselves in a way that makes them feel safe to do so. The King of Wands, in my opinion, is someone who does have their guard up to some degree. They're vulnerable, but not as vulnerable as I would say the King of Cups, because they perception of weakness to them could be a fight. You know what I mean? You don't want to push these people. Not to mention, Aquarius, your opposite sign is showing up as the King of Wands. I don't think this is saying that this is you, but there there's been some healing around certain situations, but maybe not adequate healing. And this person doesn't want to be noticed for that or seen for that. The Three of Swords is just coming up. Like either somebody hurt someone's feelings and they're taking the high. They're not taking the high road, but they're acting like it was justified in doing that or being very honest when they didn't need to be honest. Damn. But Aquarius, your advice is the Fool. Take a leap of faith. Take a risk. Just kind of know that you are protected. But it's like it's coming from leaving a situation behind, or walking. Sometimes it's to do with walking away, but it's sometimes recognizing that something is missing. Something is not quite either present in the situation to be satisfactory or hard to kind of proceed without a missing piece. And you're willing to go and find that. You're willing to go and find that piece, whatever that is. Excuse me. And it's nothing personal. It's interesting. It's like you're not taking it down to a personal place, even though this person may be reacting like you're like it's very personal. It's below the belt. It's not. But you just notice that something is just not quite where it needs to be. And so you're gonna go and make sure that you get what you need. And that may mean taking some time out for yourself, focusing more on you, doing things that are in alignment with what you feel fills you with purpose. That Knight of Wands is about traveling and doing stuff that like registers in a heart space. But this has got something to do with sharing information or being being informative. Like I just feel like there's something about this energy that isn't not only helpful because it's very like in a way you're showing people how to be self-focused or you're allowing people the space to be self-focused and not have to worry too much on certain things because you're willing to take up certain aspects. Very worldly. Wow, the world. That's crazy. It's a very worldly, meaning that you are open-minded about the needs and making space for people to do certain things, and it kind of gives them that free time to then consult other things because they've gotten some portions of their work taken up from them, if that makes sense. The pressure, the amount of balancing is not so strenuous, and it gives other people space to do things. But you do this by assuming your role that you enjoy taking up and doesn't really take away from you in any shape or fashion. You're giving people a rebrief by you providing the rebrief for yourself. And it could be doing whatever you feel like is truly your calling that makes you feel like I just feel like it helps you like maintain a certain sense of balance within yourself. But this Ace of Pentacles could just be that this is a new business venture. Some of you guys, it could be that you guys found your person and this is more romantic, in the sense of like you guys are looking to get married or renew vows, or you possibly setting your roots in somewhere that you could feel will be your legacy, will be a portion of your legacy. The only issue could be that you guys are moving away from friends, moving away from things that you've gotten familiar with, your small community that you've grown to love, perhaps. But this person that you're dealing with is ready to kind of break free and go on about it, or this person does have some hangups, the person that you've met. But I feel like ultimately there's just something missing in the community that both of you guys will eventually come to see or come to notice. Or if it hasn't been noticed yet, it just needs to be communicated frankly and clearly, but with tact, because this is still Libra. She's still the diplomat. She's still kind about the way that she's delivering this news. so that both people can ultimately take the necessary step and, put roots down where it matters. Close one phase, begin anew. The Fool. Jeez. All right, Aquarius. So you do this very like is very interesting. You're listing the help of Sagittarius and Gemini with Virgo. Like wow, okay, like holy shit. It's being very specific. It's being very detail oriented, but within a sort of spiritual context. What someone keeps fighting to have happen, but too many people leave when things get serious and nobody can be relied upon. It's very interesting. That is the dynamic that one is dealing with, that's kind of keeping them from taking the steps needed to go and have a prosperous life. Divination. Chives. All right, you're the master of your own free will, aligned with the divine, and at present energies are strong deep within you to help change your destiny and meet challenges powerfully. Whoa. Aquarius, your love life looks like it's dealing with a very big situation. Something that may be just a tad bit bigger than you, and it's exciting because it's like you're making big pivotal changes in your life rather than just small, mundane, you know, changes that don't really they don't impact more than just yours and immediately affect people's lives. So there's something about this vibe here that's saying like, oh no, your whole world's changing here. Not just, your relationships between, the people that you are closely associating with that may resonate closely with this reading, but also living wise and monetary wise, like a lot of things are changing. But it's exciting because you now feel like I just feel like you guys feel better about what it is that you're going to do that's going to get you where you want to be. You know how that's going to look like, how you're going to get there, because you feel more in line with your purpose or aligned with what you could see yourself investing into for quite some time. And you got a lot of information behind it because the hermit is somebody who's been learning for the majority of his life. You know enough about it and you feel confident in yourself about it, but then enough, but there's still like that room to still grow and learn, and still gives you that freedom to explore. Very interesting. All right, Aquarius. Well, that does it for your reading, I guess. Um, yeah, pretty straightforward. Interesting romantic love life that you guys got here. But yeah, until next time, of course, you guys. I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye now.